Hello everyone and welcome back to QusackTheGamer, where I will continue my Albania campaign and my achievement run for Iberia. Hopefully I get that achievement correctly, otherwise I still have time to do some correction. Maybe it's some more territories. Well, we'll see. But if it's more territories, then I will make a dash for it. Maybe break alliances or break truces or whatnot. But I think Iberia is mine. But you can see, as you can see here, Russia, they have a bad time. They are getting killed by Commonwealth, and you can see me here trying to talk about Russia. And look at Russia here. 0 army and just some manpower. Well, it seemed that I had almost 60,000 manpower. Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing any soldiers whatsoever, but they must have. I do know that they have the biggest depth at all time. Yeah, there's a fight here. I'm trying to protect Bohemia as he sieges Ferrara. It's a lost cause, but we will get some help from my Greece vassal. But it's France we're fighting. I don't know. And this war is against France for getting a PU with him. That's just glorious. I like that a lot. So let's hope we will win this war. Okay, so I lost that battle. That was not that big of a deal. What I'm doing instead is some guerrilla tactics and sieging his left territory while he's occupied to my right. Bohemia has his main force in Genoa, Crimea Genoa territory. But he's complete with his sieges, so I could expect his whole army to be help in the right front. And I was building a new army. It will go together quite soon. I'm looking at my ships and see if I can do something. But France has a lot of ships, so you should always be careful. The same goes for England, who comes here with some ships. And you can never... Okay, so someone declared against Russia there, Nogai. Yeah, Russia is going down. They can't defend itself. The funny thing about England is you could never know if they are going to help or if they are going to attack or sit still in their territory. But he's actually trying to defend France here. Maybe his reasoning is that Albania is too big. It's too scary if France falls under Albania rule. They could never expect one province minor to contest France for a personal union. So they are outraged. One funny thing about England, they haven't formed Great Britain yet. I wonder why. That's such a easy thing to do. Because what you do is start as England, you vassalize Scotland, you just take over the Irish provinces, maybe can get some provinces in Europe and get going there. It all depends on if France gets beaten up or if Burgundy gets beaten up. You never know. And you keep your Scotland vassalized until you click the button Form Great Britain, because you will get free cores. You don't need to spend some diplomatic points for annexing Scotland, and that's some small things you could always do. It's the same thing for Aragon with Naples, or Iberian wedding from either Aragon or Spain or Castile. When Castile is forming Spain, they will get free. That is. I think it's the same for Aragon. I think they can form Spain if they have personal union with Castile. And same goes for Poland and Lithuania. That's more a freebie. When you form Commonwealth, you get all Lithuania's territories for free, and that's just redonkulous good. I think Poland is the best country right now to start with, because you could easily outmatch Ottomans if you only can form Commonwealth. Especially when you get those free cores. And when you manage to do that, you will have, and if you take Teutonic Order 2, you will have around 600 development and a free Western tech, or a free Western, because if you take Danzig, you can, yeah, be Western. Maybe that's something you can do with Muscovy. Try to dash for it to or Novgorod. That would be fun. Let's play Novgorod and dash for Danzig. But what you need to do is, Novgorod's quite hard to start, because the best strategy I know so far is to help Sweden become independent, become allies with him, instantly declare on someone that Sweden wants to declare on, and hopefully that will help against Muscovy. It all depends how quick Muscovy declares on you. But as you can see here, Bohemia went in a little too quick. I'm trying to help that fight, but I realized that it's too late, and I don't want to start a new fight with my soldiers. So what I will do here is back off and just regroup in some territories, and hope that he will attack me instead. But Bohemia is coming with more soldiers, and I'm sieging so quick as possible I can to the left, or his south side. I will call it left because this is the right side. Yeah, Ferrara will never get sieged, probably. Minus 77. That's just a long time to siege, and you can never depend on one of your allies to siege one province complete, because it will be fights. But as you can see here, they have a lot of soldiers, 79 in one chunk. And one common mistake here could be that people could see that England has 9 soldiers sieging one fort. I can't see the territory right now, but a common mistake is to attack that army. You should never attack it when you have 79 soldiers lurking in the province close to you. So what I will do is just wait until that siege is complete and hope that it will attack me or something. And you can see here, Commonwealth just did take a couple of provinces from Russia. I don't know. I think he could do more, especially when his fighting Armenia and Nogai too. But I'm seeing that he is going away and he's probably aiming for my armies to the left. So I'm looking at that right now. But at the same time I can see that he is abandoning his siege. So I will directly attack him. And hopefully that will give them reasons to turn back. And I'm doing that what I told you before not to do. And it's to attack. But I thought they was too far away. So I'm just hoping that I could win this fight before they come to me. Because I'm getting a penalty in this battle. And as you can see there I won that fight, so they will get a penalty because they are locked, movement locked. So this will be a big fight. And we will probably win this. We have a lot of more soldiers, but you can never be certain. They have western units, I have eastern units. Well, Bohemia has western units too. So yeah, I'm just sieging some free provinces in his left side, and I will try, what I'm aiming for here is getting sieges done so I can combine my armies. That is never a good idea to be spread out like this. So no general action battles is going on. It would be a disaster if France just get one general there, like 2 stars. Then I would lose that fight. No question about it. But as you can see, I'm regrouping here. So I have all my armies ready to fight. That siege against Averjon, yeah, I think I talked about it. It's unnecessary because I will lose it directly when I'm leaving it, but well, it probably gave me some loot. It's quite interesting that they altered the loot system, and I think it's for the better one, this, and it's because of the new fort mechanics. In the earlier patches, the looting was just so easy to do. You just had some mercenaries run around in the back of your big nation you were in war with, like Russia. You were picking money all the time. That was a big strategy with Novgorod, just paying a lot of mercenaries and just running around and loot his whole country to make him poor and make me rich. Yeah, it's hard to tell what I'm talking about, but I'm spreading out my soldiers just to be ready for some attack, and England think it's a good idea to attack me now. I think it's England and France maybe, because it's 2 armies. I can never tell. So I completed that siege before I started to help that fight. And as you can see, I always do a secondary move with my soldiers, or I try to do it, so they will spread out as quick as possible so I don't get attrition. And yeah, England is doing some guerrilla wars himself. It's too bad that France were too far away. But England will be taken care of by my good ally Bohemia, so I don't need to care about it. Okay, Bohemia is getting a second army with 0.8 soldiers. Nice. Yeah, I'm watching troop count. We have more, but they have better soldiers, so I should always bait out fights if I can. And as you can see here, I am actually accepting military access, and I usually does this when I'm at a big war because it probably will help me somewhat. It will maybe overextend my enemies by going around or something like that, or I can go around. More movement is more options for me. And the hard part here is not being Bohemia's path. He will give me attrition every time he steps into my province, where my soldiers are. And now I'm looking at trying to peace out Genoa, but I need to siege more. He has 3 forts left, so I can't have that much war score. But what they are doing now is re-sieging the left side, and I don't mind that. That left side has done me really good with war exhaustion, and as you could see there, he had 4.7 war exhaustion right now, and it will only rise unless he lowers it with the diplomatic cost. You could always lower your war exhaustion quite aggressively, but that will set you back in the future. So it's good to lower it, but it's bad to lower it, if you know what I mean. It's good to lower it if you want to win the war, if it's an important war. So, for example, this one, I could lower it, and we are nearing the ending stage, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you're doing it in the beginning, you will get into problem, especially if you have vassals and you don't take diplomatic tech. But yeah, it's time for end this episode. So this was a voiceover because I muted my mic. But I hope you like it, and the next one will also be a voiceover, but that will be okay. I think I know what I'm doing here. But thanks for watching, have a nice day, and bye bye.